Welcome to episode 1 of Gaikokujin no Oshi Shitai. So in English the title means, even though I'm a foreigner, I want to be a fan. I'm Minnie, and most of you guys probably know me from my translations that are floating around the internet.
And I'm Ayril, just a fan, I guess. I didn't do anything like that important except writing and art, I guess. So like, yeah.
Yeah, and you're the best fan ever.
I mean, probably.
Yeah, so we'll be your co-hosts, and so we just wanted this episode to introduce what this whole thing's about and then go over the rules. So, Ayril was the one that came up with the idea.
So the dynamic is that we all gather at one time, at one specific time that works for Minnie and me, and we listen to a full album, like from beginning to end with minimal distractions. And after we are done with that, we chat and we discuss what we thought about the songs, about the music, about the album. And, well, that's kind of the dynamics.
Yeah, so there's like this text channel over here where everyone can chat, and right now it's empty. But hopefully in the future, we have lots of people come and listen with us. Yeah, so, okay, I guess we'll go through the rules now. So the first rule is no recording. So both me and Ayril were recording, and I guess if you really want to, you can record, but there's not a reason to. We'll be posting, even if you can't show up to the discussion, we'll be posting things on YouTube and Spotify after, so you can just listen to it in your free time. So you won't be missing anything, but yeah. And then number 2, don't share links to illegal downloads of any album. So the point of this broadcast or podcast is to support the Utaite that we listen to, so we definitely do not want any illegal downloads of anything. If anything, we would want to promote actually buying the albums or just listening to them on Spotify. So yeah. Also, number 3, be nice. We're all friends here. And hopefully this will be a better way for everyone to make international friends in the fandom. Number 4.
Number 4, starts with moderation. Like, we all know, like, we are all fans here, and we all really like their voices, and we're all fan about, you know, the selfies that they took and stuff, but, like, please keep this family friendly, like, keep your kinks private. That's, like, most important in this broadcast. Like, please just, if you have the need to share those kinks, please do that in private. Like, don't discuss that so openly here, because like there's a big chunk of the fans who are minors, and it's really important that we keep like a safe space for them, and we are discussing music, not their faces or anything else. So
yeah, and even
like
moderation,
please.
If you're not a minor, like maybe you should really think hard if you want whatever you post to be on the internet. So going on to rule number 5, no NSFW. So this kind of goes hand in hand with rule number 4, but so we don't want like fan art or fan fiction being like a part of this, like NSFW fan art, fan fiction or whatever. I don't know if fan fiction in general is okay. It's a little iffy, but basically, as Soraru always says, if you can't show it to your mom, you shouldn't be putting it on the internet. So that rule applies here. Number 6, there's no shipping. Like, hard no on shipping. Like, I don't care what you ship in private and anything, but, like, this is, like, a more public place, and shipping, we all know, makes Utaite uncomfortable, and so it has nothing to do with your music anyways. So, like,
so keep all those kinds of things as well in private. Like, you're going to probably, hopefully, make more friends here. So, like, just add them and start a private chat on Discord or on Twitter. Like, share those kinds of things privately, please. And also, the next rule is no role playing, because as Minnie just said, like, we are in a public space and we are discussing real people who make music. So it's kind of weird to have people who want to role play them. So, like, keep that in private as well, please.
Yes. So, yeah, basically, number 8 says, so there's different channels. So, album discussion is where we talk about albums. But if you want to talk about something else, then you can go to the general channel, which is fine, and talk about whatever you want. But you still need to abide by the rules. So, if you break any of the rules, you'll be put into jail for the rest of the broadcast. And so that is basically a rule where you can't do anything on the Discord except view it and listen in on the broadcast. So you won't be able to send messages, and yeah.
If you repeat, like, your offense, like, you are going to get banned. So, like, try to respect our rules and try to be respectful of each other, please, so that you don't get banned. Because really the objective of this is that everyone should have fun. That's the whole point, so let's just have fun together, guys.
Yeah. So, also, the only ones that will be speaking during the broadcast will be me and Ayril. And so, we'll be reading the comments out loud and everything. And also for the video, like, I'll be recording the comments as they, like, come in on the discussion channel. But, like, so you'll have a voice, but if you're shy, you don't have to worry about, like, having your voice out on the internet. And yeah. So
yeah, also, like, if we are organizing, like, the listening party, like, on the Discord, you have to have Spotify already open. So keep that in mind when you join in. And unless you have premium, you have to click on the button that says listen on Spotify, because otherwise it's not going to work.
Yeah,
so,
we
like,
tested it out
please
yesterday.
keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Before joining.
And it might be a little rough at first. Like, I'm sure it's not going to, like, go perfectly the first time, but, like, we'll be around to help everyone for, like, the first route. Like, we'll always be around. So, we'll all figure it out together. It's a learning experience for all of us. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we put don't spam too much. And I actually made it so you can only comment once every 5 seconds. Just in case. I don't think spamming's going to be a problem, but yeah. So, those are all
I don't think it's going to be an issue either, but, like,
and
keep it in mind.
With all the other rules, too, that we said, like, I didn't think they would be, like, there was a lot of rules we made where we didn't think would be a problem, but just in case. But yeah, that's all the not fun stuff that we had to talk about. Now we can just talk about the fun stuff.
Yeah, we can talk about us, which is, it sounds kind of wrong, but hey, that's just how it is.
Yeah. I mean,
so,
yeah. Hopefully we'll never talk about these rules again. Hopefully it won't be a problem.
Yeah, at some point we will discuss topics that are, like, really important for fandom, for overseas fandom and stuff, so, like, yeah, those are going to be, like, really hard topics, but we should discuss them, because as I said, it's all about having fun, so it's just to enhance our fun with the Utaitians.
Yeah, because if we have fun and we're doing it in a respectful way, then I think it's more fun for the Utaites too. So some of the topics we're talking about that we wanted to discuss are, like, album availability, like where you can find things online, like for legally, and then also, like, if you want to buy a physical copy, where to get those. And then just fan etiquette, like how we should treat people online, including the Utaites that we interact with. And then I want to talk about translation, because I feel like we don't talk about that a lot. Unless you're a translator.
Yeah, so we're going to be discussing those kinds of things. So, like, I hope that you can join in on that discussion as well.
Yeah, and these are, like, awesome topics, because these apply to only our international fandom, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool that we are making a space to discuss music together, because it's something that hasn't been touched for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure that we will all have fun.
Yeah, and definitely, like, as international fans, like, I don't know anyone in real life that likes Utaite. Like, all my friends that, like, have heard Utaite has been because of me. So, this is good because everyone here is already a fan.
Yeah, so we will have, like, a mutual understanding. And, well, this is going to be easier on the run.
Yeah.
So now we should talk about ourselves a bit, so that
just a little introduction.
People get to know us. And like, for those who follow us on Twitter, like, you should probably know by now that Minnie's and my favorite Utaite is Soraru.
Yes.
And it's probably going to be that way until the end of time.
Until I die and into the eternities.
Yeah, same. That's honestly a mood.
Yeah.
So,
but we've both been fans for a really long time.
Yeah, that's also like a really nice thing, you know, of connecting with Minnie. I'm honestly really glad that she wanted to join in on this idea, because like I can discuss things about like not only Utaite but like about Soraru himself. And it's just really fun. Last night we actually like talked for a very long while.
It was like
about
4 hours.
Everything and anything, and it was mostly about Soraru.
It was great having that fan connection. But I really like Soraru, but I listen to a lot of other people too, as like people may have noticed from like my translations. So like while Soraru is like definitely the reason I've stuck around, like I constantly am amazed by like all the talented people in the Utaite industry, if you can call it that. Yeah.
Soraru has just pushed us to become better people and learn a lot of things. So that's one of the many, many, many reasons why he's our favorite. And like, it's Soraru. Like, how can you not like him? How can you not like him? He's just a cinnamon roll.
But I'm also... Oh, sorry.
No, continue.
I was going to say, I'm excited to, like, use this podcast as a better way for me to interact with people, because, like, my Twitter is, as people may have noticed, it's pretty dead. Like, I don't really use it, except for, like, promoting my translations. And it's like, I'm fine talking with people, but I'm just really, like, lazy about it on Twitter and tweeting about stuff. So, hopefully, like, this shows everyone a different side of what I'm like, as opposed to, like, my Twitter. It's just self-promotion all the time.
Yeah, it's, like, going to give a different impression of both of us.
Yes,
like,
definitely.
My Twitter is full of Soraru. I mean, I retweet art and, you know, I promote other Utaite, other producers as well, because, like, that's, you know, that's really fun and the thing that I like the most, which is why I opened that side account in the first place, because I didn't want it to get mixed up with my main, in which I scream about figure skating. But, like, it's an account that I dedicated to my passion towards music, I guess, in a way. And this podcast thing is going to definitely show a different version of me and Minnie. So I hope all of you enjoy it to some degree.
So the point is, while yes, we do love Soraru, we are also going to scream about a lot of other people in this. And I'm excited to learn a lot about people that I might not listen to as much, like, not only from, like, Ayril, but from everyone else that, like, participates in the comments and everything. So, yeah, everyone's gonna learn something.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yes.
Minnie, what Utaite have you recently listened to that's not Soraru?
Oh, have I recently? I think recently I've gotten into Ankura. I don't know how popular he is, but he had this cover of the song Misery by Ruan that I really like, and so I've just been listening to him recently. Not like a lot, but this week I've been listening to Rib, because understandably, for being possible came out. But my newest Utaite is probably Ankara, yes.
Yeah, okay, that's valid. That's valid.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, the one that I've listened recently is Senra, actually.
Okay.
Because after watching, like, Hikimaru again, and seeing seeing them chasing each other in the school, and Senra just trying to hide in a bucket, it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
You are my kind of guy. Like, we share one brain cell. It's that kind of feeling.
That's so funny. I actually didn't know about Senra until I watched Hikimaru, because I'm not like super into like USSS.
Mhm.
But so Hikimaru was fun for me.
Hikimaru was definitely fun. Like, I had a blast watching every episode.
And it
like,
starts again next week. I'm super excited.
Yes, and it's starting again, so that's going to be really
Yes.
fun as well.
I watched it during my lunch breaks in the cafeteria. I don't even care. It's fun.
As we should, because, you know, it's them. Anything for Soraro, for Mafu, for the squad. Anything for them,
The
honestly.
squad. They're all great.
Yeah, they are really fun.
Okay, so we're going through the questions from your Inktober list, right? Or prompts. So what female Utaite is your favorite?
I was going to ask you that same question. So you see, guys, this is how me and me, we get in sync. Like,
Yes.
we think the same. We share one brain cell.
Yes, we're on the same wavelength, even though we're really far apart. We're not actually that far, though. Like, okay, I don't think we said this, but I'm from the United States.
Yeah, and I live,
like,
like, in Central America, so it's not
Yeah.
not that far.
Not that far, but it's still far.
Yeah. But hey, we are connecting now, so
Yes.
that's great,
Great.
and that's fun. And to answer your question, my all-time female Utaite, like my favorite, has always and will forever be Lon. I love Lon so much.
She's so cute.
Yes, and she recently live streamed herself playing Eve, and it was the cutest thing ever. I love
Aww.
that game, and I love Lon, and it was like, I had a blast seeing her live.
It's so nice. I need to watch that stream, actually. I like
It
saw
was
it, and
really
then I never
fun.
got around to it. I should definitely watch it, especially because
Yeah,
I
it
love
was really
Eve.
fun.
So, my favorite, aside from Lon, because I'm like looking at my CD shelf right now, and I think the other female Utaites that I buy albums from, I used to really like Akiya Kane, and then also like Real, who's doing like her own thing right now. Like, I've always been listening to her, and they're pretty fun.
Yeah, she's really fun.
Yeah.
I love her.
And then
as well.
Kuro Neko's hilarious, so I will watch her live streams.
Yeah. Okay, so next, composer. Who's your favorite composer?
My favorites are Deko Nina and Mikito P. I've been listening to Deko Nina like probably the longest out of, well, that's probably not true. I've been listening to Deko Nina longer than I've been listening to Soraru though, like definitely. There was like 1 year in middle school where I exclusively listened to Deko Nina.
Yeah.
And
I mean, they are great.
So, yeah, I understand the love
And admiration
for the music. Like, yeah.
that's two of my
Most,
faves.
honestly. Mine, it's really hard. Why did I do this to myself? Because like I like a lot of composers, like Yuki Dolce. I really liked him because of Lieki and some of
That
his
song is
previous
so
work.
good.
Yes, it was so good. It's such a fun song. I loved it a lot.
Yeah.
And like I think that the producer, besides like Kenshi Yonezu, that I follow the most, has been Hitoshi
Tsukunoyama.
Oh, okay.
Because they use like Susunosuke's illustrations, and this the songs that they do, they have fun stories, and that's something that I really look into when I'm listening to something. Like, I like that the music has a story to tell.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not just randomly put together. So I think my all-time favorite would be them.
Nice. Okay, what's your favorite unit?
We all know
the answer to that. Of course, it's After the Rain.
Yeah. I mean, that's mine too.
Of course, it's After the Rain. I mean, I could have said like Soraido Muffler, but like it's the same thing.
It's the exact same thing. Except one
but
just
like,
is not.
I mean, besides After the Rain, I really like Soralong collaborations because they were so fun. But like, yeah, if we're talking about a specific unit, then obviously it's After the Rain for me.
Yeah, same.
They make such good music, and like the name itself.
It's a good name.
Like, yeah, it's a good name because I really like the rain itself, like the weather,
and like
After the Rain,
the sun always
comes out, and it's just like kind of hopeful in a way.
Mhm.
So it's a good name. I like them.
Mhm. Aside from After the Rain, like After the Rain is like really high on my list, but another unit that I really like is Yumi Yoshita and then Shikun's like group that they had for a short while called Doctrine. I listened when they put out their album Darlington. I listened to that album so much.
Yeah.
So yes, but I still really like After the Rain.
Yeah, it's them. Anything for Soraro Mafumafu. So, what's your favorite live action music video from all the Utaite that you listen to?
I'm not sure. So, like, I actually like the PVs more, like the hand-drawn music videos more.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I love this as well.
Yeah, because I don't know. Like, the live action music videos are fun, but I feel kind of weird sometimes watching them. Because I'm like, I don't know what it is. But Soraru's been putting out pretty good music videos lately. Yeah, I don't know.
Mine, what would mine be? There's so many. I'm not really sure which one I choose. Because, like, it's probably going to be either After the Rain or Soraru. Like, that's for sure.
And they're definitely the ones that, like, put out the most live-action music videos, besides, like, Amatsuki. And then, like, I guess sometimes Shonen Tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But which one would be mine? It's such a hard question, honestly. If I'm having such a hard time answering to this live, how am I going to do this for the Inktober prompt?
Well, I am have more time to think about it for the Inktober prompt. This is very, like, I don't know, on the spot, I feel like.
Yeah, it's just...
I'm going to have a hard time, but that's okay. That's okay. It's going to be fun. Okay, so I think I have come to a decision. I think.
Which one?
Yurika.
Ah, that one's cute.
Yeah, it's just really cute, but like the thing is, I have a dream about it. Like, I just saw like, the dream was really short, but like, I just saw Soraru like sitting somewhere. Like, I just saw his profile, and when he was releasing like photos from behind the stage, when he was posting them on Twitter, he actually was sitting in the same pose, and he had the same lightning, and it was like really weird. So I'm going to choose Yurika for that.
That's so funny.
Yeah, my dreams are really fun, you know.
Yeah. what's your favorite rap?
What?
Your favorite Utaite rap song? I don't know.
I don't think I have a specific one, but like if we talk about rappers, I'd say Naruse would be my favorite. So anything by Naruse, I guess, because like Naruse is great.
I love
the collaboration that he did with who was it? It was Luz, it was Senda, it was May.
Oh, the one that came out. Oh wait.
The Alice in New
York.
Got it.
That one. It was really good, and also the illustrations were also done by Suzunosuke, and it's just like a plus. I love you, Suzunosuke.
I'm not super into rap, but like, I really liked Forever Ago, like Circle of Friends. I really like when they had songs, and then like there's the rap part by like, what's his name, Haliosi? And that, it was fun. I haven't heard about him in a long time.
Yeah, that's true. Seba and Hashiyan were also really. They were the reason why I got into.
It wasn't Haliosi. It was Hashiyan. Oh, what was I thinking of then?
Yeah. Okay, so Utaite that went pro.
Utaite that went pro, like.
I really like the direction that Kenshi Yonezu is going to.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, I mean, he's not on Utaite, he's more of a producer, but, like, he's doing a great job. His latest songs are so good. Like, I really liked the mix that he did for Paprika.
Paprika is really good.
Yeah, I really like that.
I think mine is Amatsuki. Like, I don't really like pop music too much, so I don't listen to Amatsuki that much actually. But like, I love his personality, like a lot. And he's really like, I don't know, I just like seeing him have fun. So yeah, I'll watch like his music videos to be like, oh, like, yeah, he's having a good time, even if I don't like.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's like the best part of that.
Okay. Any song covered?
I have a fun story to tell, actually.
Oh, okay.
When I started university, like 4-5 years, I had just listened to Soraru's cover of Tokyo Ghoul's opening.
You know the one.
We all know the one.
Yeah.
Which one I'm referring to.
I know the one.
So like, the first time that I heard it, I was like, yeah, I'm not really sure if this is my favorite cover by him, because like, he doesn't fit the guttural voice needed for, you know, the part. But like, years later, I found out that the cover that I listened to wasn't Soraru's. I actually still don't know whose cover I listened to, because Soraru doesn't use a guttural voice in his cover at all. I was like, then who I listened to? What the hell? So yeah, that's like the fun story. But like, if we talk about my favorite Anisong cover, I think, I choose the Honeyworks cover that Soraru did from what's it called?
The one that came out forever ago? Oh, that one.
That one. Yeah, that one. It was really fun.
That one was cute. I remember I was on vacation when I heard that song. Like, I remember lying in my hotel bed listening to that song.
Yeah. It's a good song. I really like it.
Cute.
And
he looks like
Honeyworks.
The guy from, because that was the opening song for Blue Spring Ride, Al Horaido, and the guy from that show.
Yeah,
so of course he had to sing it.
Yeah, he has to.
Yeah, I think my favorite Anisong cover is like, not in terms of like I listen to it the most, but like all the Maji Love, like, 1000% or, like, 2000% videos from, like, Utano Prince Sama, like, those were so funny.
Oh, God,
when people covered those, I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on?
Yes, that one. Oh my God, I still remember I listened to it the first time and I was like, what?
Like,
they seriously did a cover of this song?
Yeah, they just covered it to have fun and, like, make their fans, like, be like, what is going on? But they did such a good job. Like, all the Utaites that covered that song, yeah, they did the world a service.
They did a good job. Like, I honestly enjoyed, like, the version that Soraru sang, for example, with the other. Like, it was such a fun song, and they had such a good time. It made me really happy. It still makes me really happy to remember that they did that.
Okay, what have you recently listened to?
Recently, I've been listening to USSS.
Okay.
And Big Dream a lot.
Because Big Dream recently
uploaded some of his songs to Spotify and I'm listening to them.
I have them like
on a playlist.
So I've recently listened
to them. What about you?
I've been listening to Rib like all week. It's been fun to like re-listen to all his albums and then also his new album. And it's like really weird because I was super into him in high school and I still really like him, but like it feels like I'm in high school again whenever I hear his songs. But then I can also think about like how far like I've come since high school. Like a lot's changed. Like obviously, like I'm almost graduating from university. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been good.
Yeah, it's great.
We don't need to talk about favorite male Utaite.
Yeah, no.
Soraru for us.
We'll know, yeah.
Yeah. Let's get to rock song.
Rock song. Oh, that's actually a really hard question.
It is.
Like, I really like most of the songs that Soraru sings.
Oh, yeah?
It's just Soraru's voice fits a very wide genre and musical-wise, in
and
my
I think
opinion.
he like knows how to use his voice to make it fit different genres.
Yeah, definitely. Which one would you choose, though?
I in general prefer rock music, but I think right now the one song that comes to mind is like Nil Kajitsu or Nil Fruits Blosbald. Or like, I really like songs that like they have rock elements and then they also sound really dissonant. So yeah, like Nil Fruits is fantastic, and then on Rib's album, the song that Eve wrote for Rib, Leah, is really good. So yeah, I guess right now those two. Like in my book, those are like perfect songs.
Yeah. I actually don't know which one I would choose, but like, I think it would be from either Yudamari or Vivama, because like those two albums have really nice rocky songs.
Yeah.
Like I really don't think I can choose just one because those two are my favorite all-time Soraru albums. So like I have a fond place for them in my heart. That's just how it is.
Okay. Should we skip to pop song?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And which one would you choose? Which pop song would you choose?
I think my favorite pop song is Yoserina by Pinocchio P. It's really catchy and it's super pop, but I freaking love it.
Yeah, it's really fun. What would I choose? I think it would be from Yasuhiro. Because like I love Yasuhiro. They compose such good songs. My favorite album is probably Rebirth in Wonderland. It's such a fun album.
All of like the Soraru Yasuhiro collaboration albums, they're some of my favorite albums, and I feel like they're not that popular, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think they're
It would be really
fun.
nice if Soraru uploaded the first Yasuhiro
Oh
album.
yeah, because Reverse in
to
Wonderland
Spotify.
is on Spotify.
Yeah, Reverse in Wonderland is on Spotify, but not the first one. So it would be really fun to see that one. Like the what was it? The Lolly song.
Oh
in
yeah,
which
that was cute.
He sang with Miku, right?
Oh no, that's his own voice.
Really?
Yeah, he just edited it.
Oh my god.
I know, and I was so proud of him because he, like, I remember, like, before the CD came out. Yeah, I remember before the CD came out, he was like, I have a goal right now to, like, produce a song where it's, like, me singing, but, like, I sound like a girl, and you can't tell it's me. And yeah, that was him in the song.
Wow.
Yeah,
I learned something new, guys. I learned something new. This is great. Also, another favorite from that album would be I Am Sophie.
That one's good too. I think that one in my head is like the title song for the album. Like I think on the cover art for that album it's supposed to be Sophie.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. It's such a fun song. I really love it.
It also like has, it's like the quintessential form of like sci-fi in Japan, because I feel like sci-fi, like in America, like science fiction is usually like aliens and like, I don't know. But like for Japan, it's like science fiction has to do with if like are robots human, or like what even is a human. And so like that song is very good for the sci-fi genre.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is, which is why I really like it. It's such a fun song. I love it. So, concert. I haven't been to a concert, but you have. So, like, maybe tell us something about it.
So, I was really lucky, and I was able to go to both days of the After the Rain concert last year that they had during the summer in Saitama Super Arena. And it was, I don't even know how to talk about it. Like, it was always my goal. Like, so I learned Japanese because I was like, I want to go to a Soraru concert. And I decided that, like, forever ago that I wanted to go to a Soraru concert. And so I was going to learn Japanese for it. And so actually going to the concert, because I learned Japanese and I decided to keep following what I wanted to do, and like kept studying Japanese, and I ended up at the concert. It was really amazing, and I don't know, I never thought I would have gone to a concert, and then I did, and then after I kind of had like an existential crisis, because I was like, I need a new life goal. Like, I was like, I completed my goal with Japanese, and I was like, am I gonna keep learning Japanese? Like, I was like, but yeah, no, I'm still learning Japanese. I don't know. I don't know why exactly, because I don't have like the concert goal anymore, but one day I'm sure it will all make sense. But
yeah, it will all make sense.
Do I have like a funny story from the concert? There was I don't know if I have a funny story from the concert. Oh, actually, I do have a funny story. So the second day, I misread the time, because the first concert, it started at 6 p.m. And then the second concert, the next day, it was starting at 4:30. And I didn't realize it. So I thought the concert was starting at 6. And I lived like an hour away from Saitama. And so I needed to go. I was leaving to the concert around like 3:30 or something, so I could get there in line early or whatever. And then I looked, like, I got a notification on my phone that the concert was starting in like an hour. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, my train's not going to get there for another hour and a half. So I ended up actually taking a taxi for an hour. And I got in right when the concert was starting. Like, I heard in the hallway, I was like, there was me and this other girl who was also late to the concert in the hallway. And we just hear, like, Mafu Mafu starts singing, and we just looked at each other, and our faces were like, oh my gosh, we need to go. And so, like, I did not talk to her, but we had this instant connection, and we both like booked it down the hall. So, yeah, that was part of my concert experience. We talked about it a lot last night, but I don't know. I might talk about it again. It was a great time.
Yeah. This anecdote is really fun. Honestly, I'm glad that you had so much fun at the concert. So because
it's just
you achieved your goal.
Great.
I got my goal, and then now I just have to go to a meet and greet or something.
Yeah.
High five Soraru, and then
Yeah, high five Soraru.
I just want to high five Soraru and leave. Like, I don't think I could actually talk to him.
Yeah, good job, pal.
Yep, that's all I need to do.
Yeah, honestly, I do that too. Honestly. So, what's your favorite collaboration?
My favorite collaboration? I remember when Riv and Itokashi Taro, they collaborated on Kami no Mani Mani.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that like made my whole year. Yeah.
I mean, it's understandable, so like, yeah, I feel you.
I remember
definitely.
Back in the day, like, there was like the holy trinity of Utaite, and it was like Soraru, Rib, and Itokashi Taro. Those were like the big three. And I still have a soft spot for all of them in my heart.
Yeah. As it should, honestly. They were great back then. They are still great, honestly.
Yep. They're just doing their own thing now. But that's why Urban Fossil is so fun.
Yeah. My favorite collaboration is Soralon. Obviously, it's Soralon.
Yeah.
But I'm torn between Love is an Open Door and Gemini. Because Gemini is a song that I got to know about them. And it was really a really good song. But like, Love is an Open Door, come on. Come on. It should have been on the Connected to Disney album, honestly.
The end of that was so funny, though. That was
it was so much fun. Like, they really went and did that, did they? They did that.
Yeah, they did. If you don't know what we're talking about, go look up the cover and watch it.
Yes, please. Do yourself a favor.
Yes.
And actually go and watch it. It was so much fun, honestly. Yes. It's one of my favorite collaborations with Lon.
This is funny.
Yeah, honestly it was.
Do you play any instruments?
No, not really. I was actually remembering last night after we stopped the call. That when I was younger, I was trying to learn how to play the flute, but at some point I just stopped. If I was to learn an instrument, though, I would like to learn how to play the ocarina.
Oh.
You know, because Zelda.
Yeah.
Of course. I think that would be really fun. But you're really talented. Like, you sing and you play other instruments.
I do a lot of things, but I'm not inherently. I'm not super good at any of them. Like, I'm fine, but I'm not super good at any of them.
But you still know more than I do. That's really great. Fun. Like, if you have fun playing the instruments and singing, then that's all that matters.
I haven't touched my guitar in a while, and I feel bad for it. But I played violin for 8 years, and then I stopped. And so I posted a video on Twitter the other week, right? But I haven't since I decided to pull out my violin for my 100 follower thank you. I hadn't touched my violin since Christmas, and before that I hadn't touched it for another year. So there was at least a good 2 years where I did not play the violin. And so I was really good in high school, and now I'm oh, yeah, I can tell that I am out of practice. And I try to learn the piano too, but I'm not really good at doing two things at once, which is why guitar is kind of hard for me when I'm trying to learn classical or finger picking style. It's hard, but yeah.
But as you can see, guys, Minnie is multi-talented, and she's one of your hosts, so, send her lots of love.
Thank you.
Anytime. What's your favorite album?
Okay.
All time.
My all-time favorite album is Miki Uta, which is like Mikitopi's album that has just Utaite covers on it. And all of the Utaites were like lesser known Utaites during like, or like maybe not lesser known, but like I feel like that album is just very well put together. And it was so fun to just listen to all the Utaite on it. So that is definitely my favorite album. Like hardcore, no question about it, favorite album.
That's great. Mine is Soraru's Bidama. It's my all-time favorite because, like, I lost track of Soraru for a while. Like, I still listen to his music, but not as consistently. And when something happens and the title song, Bidama, just appeared on my recommendations on YouTube, I was like, I'm not sure if I've listened to this one yet, or like, have I? And I played it and, you know, read the translation and stuff. And after that, I couldn't stop crying. It was a song that I needed to hear at that very exact moment. And I've actually talked about this on my Twitter before. But like, yeah, Bidama was a song that I needed to listen to back then. And when I bought Wonder, it was such a relief to know that Soraru was going to include that song as well on the Dokuten. Because, like, honestly,
when I watched
the DVD as well, Soraru was just so cute playing with the bubbles and just, you know, having the time of his life. On the Dokuten, he didn't, like, it was the same, but, like, the costume that was made for the anniversary parade concert was really good. And, like, he looked like a prince. And it made the song better. Somehow, and that's why Bidama is my favorite album. Also because it's about space and stars, and the cover art has like translations.
The theme's super fun.
I really like that.
Yeah, it's a really good well put together album. Definitely.
Yeah, it is.
Super
definitely
good.
It is.
Okay, voice. We already know. Favorite voice, Soraru.
Yeah, I mean, it's Soraru.
Favorite cover.
It can't be anyone else. It can't be anyone. That's not Soraru. Favorite cover.
That's a really broad question.
Yes, especially like the latest covers that Soraru has made. They are just like, wow.
Yeah, his ballads are really good. They're all really good.
Yeah. I think that my favorite cover right now
would be Mother's Song.
Oh, yeah.
The one that she recorded with Shimunji. Because, like, honestly, it was the best, most wholesome thing that I've seen.
It, like, broke me. I had to watch Wolf Children after she put that cover out. And
yeah,
I was just like, great. I watched that movie and I was like, man, Soraru would be a better mom than I am. And I'm like, and I'm actually like a girl. I was just like, oh, someone, like, give him a family.
Yeah, honestly, he would be such a great family man, honestly. I look forward to the time when he can have his own family, because he would be such a great dad, honestly.
He would.
Yeah. He would.
He'd be such a good one.
He's really that kind of person. He was destined, like, not only to make him a career out of his passion for music, but, like, he was also destined to have a really nice family that loves him and that he can love. It's part of his destiny. So I'm looking forward to that.
It has to happen.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yes. I think recently my favorite cover is, let's see, maybe, I haven't been listening to a lot of covers, I feel like, because I feel like right now, like I said, I've been listening to Rib. This week.
Yes, of course.
Rib. But just recently, like, before that, I was listening to So's cover of Traffic Jam a lot, and I'm really happy he covered it, because, like I said, I really like No Fruit. So, and that song's fun. And So did a really good job of it. I'm like consistently amazed by how much So has gotten, like he was good before, but he's gotten a lot more professional, and his like he just sounds very, like he knows what he's doing. Like even if like Sonari stopped making music, I would still, like I would not switch, but like So would be what would keep me listening to Utaite music. Like, I love a bunch of people, but, like, So is definitely, like, he's probably my second favorite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, he's, like, the same age as me, almost. He's a little younger, but, you know, we got that connection.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really good. So, like, favorite original song?
Oof.
Oof, yeah, damn right. Oof. Oof.
Favorite original song? There's too many. There's too many.
And I'm glad, you know, because, like, before Utaite were just known by their covers, but, like, they started doing more original stuff, and I'm really happy that that's happened.
Yeah.
Now we have a wide selection of original works, and it's awesome, honestly.
Yeah, my favorite is when, like, a producer writes an original song for an Utaite. Like, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Like, it's fun when, like, Utaite write their own song and stuff, but I like seeing, like, the collaboration.
Yeah, that's really fun, because both of them have fun, like, composing and singing, and it's just, like, you can see that in the final product. Like, yeah, I agree.
Same.
Yes. Well, that's all the questions, I guess, that we got through.
Yeah, kind of.
Should we wrap it up? Do you have any last words? Not that I'm gonna kill you.
I mean, I would have last words after my dream last night. I was in jail, if you guys want to know. I was in jail, and I escaped with Soraru. That was fun. So, like, technically, I would be the one killing you. But, like, well, as last words, I think that we like, this idea was really exciting, and I've been
thinking about
doing something like this for a while, but I was always chickening out because, as I said in the beginning, I'm not really a person that's that relevant. Because
you are relevant.
No, it's not in a bad context. Like,
well, yeah, but
I don't like drawing that much attention to me, and like, I've always been more irrelevant in all the fandoms that I take
a part of.
And I honestly started this approach with the idea that I would get, like, no one interested. But, like, then Minnie just said, like, hey, I'm on board. And that, honestly, that made me really happy because, like, one, she's my friend and she's awesome.
Discussing these kinds of things with her is just so much fun.
And second, well, of course, my idea was getting, like, you know, support, and it's just really a good thing. So I think that we are going to have so much fun doing this, and I hope that all of you guys also enjoy this, because honestly, I'm having a blast just talking to Minnie. So, like, I hope you can enjoy this and our discussions as well. So please join and tell your friends, perhaps.
Or if you don't tell your friends, then come here and make friends. I guess. What I will say before we, like, sign off is, yeah, I'm really happy that Ayril, like, had this idea. So all my friends, like, IRL, they've always been telling me, like, Rachel, you need to make a podcast because you have so much, I don't want to say useless knowledge, but let's go with useless knowledge. And I just haven't had a really good outlet to talk about everything. Because, yes, even though my friends in real life are really supportive, it's different than, like, already having people that are fans. And so, I want to just talk with everyone. I want to talk about things that, you know, only us fans will understand. And then also, like, I have spent a lot of time listening to a lot of this music, obviously, but, like, I don't know, as after like I started translating, or like even before, like, where am I going with this? Like, there's a lot of things in their music that like I want to talk about, but I haven't been able to talk about. And then with the lyrics too, like after I started learning Japanese, I noticed that there's a lot of things in Japanese lyrics that like a translation just doesn't hold up with, and you can't translate it. So I hope this gives me like more wiggle room to talk about like parts of music that I really like, and like translation parts, or like be able to share things that I really like, and hopefully people will learn to from my weird ramblings about music in Japanese. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I don't know if that made any sense.
Yeah, I mean, I've already learned a lot from our discussion last night and from right now, so at the very least, I am learning a lot. So I'm very sure that the guys who join us in the actual Synchro Sunday thing, no,
Saturday,
I'm sure that they will also learn a lot from you, because it's not useless knowledge if you put the bright light on it. So we're going to learn lots from
I just
you.
want to learn from everyone too. I want everyone to learn. Learning is good.
Yeah.
But also,
we'll learn from everyone.
Oh, but the other thing, so like I was also excited to talk about like topics we said we were going to talk about at the beginning, like etiquette and like availability, because I feel like those are really important, but they get glossed over all the time in the fandom.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think it will be good for everyone to talk together and discuss things.
Yeah, it will be a good thing to discuss, like, the fandom matters and, as you said, the availability, so that we can support them in legal ways. Like, there are lots of important topics that we are hoping to discuss with everyone, so I hope that you guys can also join in when we are discussing those kinds of things.
Okay, well, I guess that wraps up this episode 0. We hope that you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys look forward to the actual discussions. Hopefully we weren't terrible hosts and you had fun. But so we are planning on starting on October 5th, which is 2 Saturdays from now, like 2 weeks from now. And the first album we want to discuss is Kuro Crest Story. And
because of course we have to start with After the Rain. Of course.
Because Soraru and Mafumafu's birthday are both coming up, and there's no way we can ignore just one of them and focus on the other. So I was like, we need to do After the Rain so we can focus on both.
So we're going to be listening to albums made by them in preparation for their respective birthdays. So look forward to that, guys. And also, we are going to discuss other Utaite. Of course, it's not all about
Soraru and
Mafumafu. We are going to learn a lot about other Utaite. And hopefully, at some point, we will also discuss Vocaloid producers as well. Because that's something that, you know,
created also
this genre, if it can be called that.
Yeah, so we have a lot of stuff to discuss.
Yeah.
Starting with After the Rain, that is a lot. There's a lot going on with that group. Like the lyrics and music, just not even talking about Soraru and Mafumafu, just poof. It's going to be a ride, guys. It's going to be good.
Yeah. So I hope all of you guys look forward to this, and this is the end of our episode 0. And I hope to see you guys on October when we actually start. Thank you very much for listening. Yay!
Yay! Okay, bye.